What is going on, guys? China Sky here. Today marks the release of the Battlefield 4 Spring patch for all the platforms, and hopefully you guys got a chance to hop into a server, get a few rounds going on, trying out the 5 new weapons and the returning game mode, Gunmaster. But as for additional content, I'm just wondering, what is next? Officially, DICE has announced that nighttime maps are still being refined and tweaked over on the CTE, and we should be expecting them probably before the end of the summer, maybe alongside with the summer patch. The list of maps includes Siege Shanghai, Savannah 311, and Goldman Railway. Personally, I have played these maps before. Aesthetically, the maps look amazing. The Frostbite 3 engine just handled lighting so well, and it's surprising that Battlefield 4 originally did not have nighttime maps because it looks so freaking great. But as for how it plays out, I'm not too sure. I kind of prefer daytime because everything is much more visible and overall gameplay flows much better. So we will have to wait and see, and I will probably get a couple more rounds in the CTE with the nighttime maps to get my overall thoughts together and hopefully report to you guys in another video. Then comes the Community Jungle map project in the summer. Again, it is being tested over on the CTE. I have played it myself and I love it. Currently there are no textures and there are a bunch of placeholder objects which I hope they will replace with the real thing. With the latest version built that I have played, they are using some of the models which are in game and it kind of feels reused and kind of boring. So hopefully by the end, I would love to see some new buildings and some new tree designs since it is a jungle map after all. And speaking of trees, one thing that I hope DICE LA can improve on is adding more trees. I would really like to see much denser foliage for better coverage and overall aesthetics. The map plays out very nicely, at least on Conquest, because it is the only version on the CTE that you can play. But as for the rush game mode, I'm hoping that they don't create a lot of choke points, which a lot of Battlefield 4 rush maps does have, and it kind of makes for a clusterfuck. There's no other way to put it, but it's kind of annoying, and I hope that they'll put in much smoother transitions between MCOMs. I'm really digging this map project idea. It's a nice change to see a jungle map throwing into the mix of the urban maps of Battlefield 4. Again, stay tuned to my channel as now I have come back from my break of Battlefield and I'm really starting to gain back some of the fun that I used to have playing the game. Plus, I am probably looking to start a series based on the map project, giving you guys who do not have access to the CTE weekly updates of this free future content. So, nighttime maps, the community map project, it's all fine and dandy, but what comes next? Remember the survey that we all took in the beginning of December of last year? Whatever happened to that? DICE has basically gone radio silent since then, and they didn't even reveal the survey results. So does this mean that they are canceling on us with the whole 6 DLC map pack idea, or is it still on the way? Personally, if you ask me, I don't know. I would love to see some of the older Battlefield maps recreated. It doesn't necessarily need to be from Battlefield 3, it could be even older maps from Battlefield 2. I would personally like to see a nice combination of both old and new, but whichever maps that they decide to bring back will be good because of the survey. I'm 99% sure that DICE is making the maps which we really voted for and not maps that they feel is right to bring back, or at least that's what I'm hoping for because we all took a survey. Before we get our hopes too high, we still have to remember that Battlefield 4's lifecycle will basically end when the new Star Wars Battlefront releases during holiday season of this year. With a limited development team, it is possible DICE LA would rather focus on the main task at hand, which is completing the nighttime maps and also the community map project, while also fixing the game and adding new and improving features. Maybe, just maybe, remaking 4 additional maps might not be the best idea. They already have a lot on their plates. Personally, I would much rather see DICE focus on making the game run smoother, better, and also improving the netcode as much as possible than having 4 older maps, which I'm sure that I can hop into the older Battlefields and play again. If you're asking for any solid information about this so-called 6th DLC, there is currently nothing, or at least that I know of, but if they were to announce something, it would be soon. those are some of my thoughts and speculation for the future of Battlefield 4 and on the Battlefield 4 CTE. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment sharing some of your thoughts and ideas down below. Subscribe and leave a like for future Battlefield and Battlefront coverage. Peace out, guys.